Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Good Morning Soul. Today, we're doing an episode of that game I played where I look back into my gaming past and rediscover what I liked or didn't like about these fucking titles. Today, we're looking at The Darkness, I played it on Xbox 360, but an early Xbox 360 PS3 game, and this is around the time I was, just playing everything. Just picking up cheap ass games, and this one I actually played to completion. I don't know what it is about late PS2 to like 2012, but like for some reason those games are like the easiest for me to pick up. The Darkness is a game that also got a sequel. The sequel I didn't play. I know a lot of people like it, but it was a really fun game. The first one, it was about a man named Estacado, and he, by the way, this is based off a comic book that I never read, like most things are, and basically he's part of a crime godfather mobster gang war, and on top of that, he is being possessed by a demon. Yes, you heard that right. On top of like this whole other plot, which is, the actual meat of the game, you fighting this mob guy. On top of that, you are slowly being possessed by a creature known as the Darkness, who thrives on dark, literal dark. Throughout the entire game, you are shooting out lights just to feed your demon powers. And your demon powers manifest in these giant, overarching snake heads that are appearing on your shoulders. And the whole game, you're like dual wielding pistols or shotguns or whatever else. So as you're shooting motherfuckers up, running out of ammo the entire game, you have these giant snake heads that are able to attack your enemies and produce powers such as this one snake in power where you basically take a snake head and then like make it like lurk on the ground in the shadows, and then it can sneak attack your enemies, eat their hearts, that kind of thing. Eating characters' hearts is how you get experience. And whenever you're not doing that, you can summon black holes. You can do a lot of crazy shit with your darkness powers. The second game looks like it's doing 10 times more though. Like, that's why I'm excited to play that. But the first game, the story really revolves around Jackie and this gang war. He basically, his big motive for all of this is early on in the game, you are introduced to Jackie's girlfriend, and you guys have a very, very touching relationship for a game that came out when this game came out. A lot of these games, these early or late PS2, early Xbox 360 games, if anything, even just PS2 games, whenever I see like sex, romance, even like hardcore violence in those kinds of games, it feels very cheesy. Maybe just because my brain isn't adapted to that. I'm used to these later gen games, and it feels very cheesy when they try to be sexual or violent, because it's just like, God, it feels so blatant, and I don't know. But this is one of those games where it's like, no, he's just gonna have a real relationship with this girl, and it's not gonna be sure, Jackie is a brooding, like, typical video game character, but he has a real relationship with this girl. And there's a scene that I'm sure everyone knows about where you literally just watch TV with her, and you get an achievement for staying on the couch the entire time and letting like the entire like TV show or whatever it is run. That is awesome. That is really, really cool. I didn't do that. I didn't get the achievement. I didn't know about that till after the fact. But isn't that just like the most human thing ever? Those are the things I love about video games. And another thing I love about video games is mindless fucking fun. Whenever you're not fighting these crime mobster guys, and you're not fighting cops. The darkness will take you to like its home dimension, I guess, where it looks like you just stepped into the gates of oblivion. It's like World War II, but like inside of the Oblivion Gates, the Elder Scrolls Oblivion Gates. You're literally fighting not zombies, but Nazis. I'm used to saying Nazi zombies too much. You're fighting these Nazis, and you're living in this undead red world. It's basically fucking nightmares or something by the darkness. And whenever you're not doing that, you're running around doing small little quests for your average civilians. And whenever you're shooting, you're in combat, you have to keep shooting the lights out. So it's like this limited ammo run that you're using to take out the lights. When you take out the lights, you're able to use your demon powers. You're doing this for the entire game. And it does get a little bit repetitive. The most repetitive thing about this game is walking around. Whenever you enter a new location, Jackie will like monologue about it. So you have to go to the subway station like at least 100 times in this game. And I swear to God, I listened to this cutscene about Jackie talking about like something, I forget how it went, but it became like a personal meme where it was like, you know the thing about the subway station or something like that. And I heard this motherfucker talk about the goddamn subway station at least 589 times. Like, this motherfucker would not shut up about the goddamn subway. I do like the scenery of this game. I know that I was giving Gears of War shit because it was basically 10 shades of brown, and this is basically 10 shades of black and gray, which is not much better. But this game has style. The way your darkness glows depending what power you're using. The character, like the old Godfather faces that the characters have. The music, the colors, what little there are. When you're in the demon world, like there's a lot of really cool shit. I like the like very evil like writing and style. Whenever the darkness is talking to you, it'll be like Jackie, and it will be like this evil subtitle that always is running across your screen. It has a lot going for it. The ending, I don't like. I remember playing the second one and I was thinking, man, they really just kind of fucked up the ending of the first game, because the ending of this game implies, spoilers by the way, that the darkness takes over your body, that Jackie kind of lets the darkness win in order to defeat his enemies. He's on a quest for revenge in the end, so he lets his revenge kind of fuel him to the dark side. And then the second game just starts and it acts like nothing even happened. And you and the darkness are just cool. What? When did that happen? Like, did you just become like who you... Maybe that was just to symbolize, okay, you are now this character who is darkness and human. I don't know. I have to look at the games again. Has anyone made an analysis piece on these games? I feel like there could be a really cool analysis video someone could do about these. I do know one kid who made like an Xbox 360 collection video who was like, yeah, this is like one of my favorite games of all time. I don't think this is like the game that like the second I play it, I'm like, oh yeah, one of the greatest games of all time. But I can see it being someone's favorite game. Like, I know when I played this game, I was like at a very impressionable age when whatever game you play, it's fucking amazing. That's probably why I even played it to its fullest. But if I played it maybe a little bit earlier in my life, I hadn't played as many Xbox 360 games, then I think I would have really enjoyed this game. Even more than I did. Because I did like this game. I like Jackie as a character. I like his whole thing he's got going on. These 3 different plot threads. I remember having fun running around, attacking people with my demons and eating their hearts, and animal I have become playing in the background as I'm running around this bleak New York City looking ass motherfucking subway station, going about my evil business. It's a fun time, and I believe I gave this game like a 7 out of 10. I'm gonna stick to my guns. I think I would still give it a 7 out of 10 to this day. And that's really it. That's all I gotta say about The Darkness. I do want to play The Darkness too. It looks so much fucking fun. I would love to read the comic as well. We'll see. But for now, this is my thoughts on this game. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching as always, and with that, I leave you.